Hello, you're welcome to this session on preparing for an assignment. This is the first in the series. We'll be covering in detail different aspects of what it entails to prepare for an assignment. So you're welcome. First and foremost, we're going to be looking at an overview today of what we're going to be discussing. So it's about meeting the presenter. We're looking at an exam or examination, how it is different from an assignment, the purpose of an assignment, understanding the assignment, thinking about the assignment questions, and it will actually end in the key takeaways today. First and foremost, my name is Atonya Endeli. I'm a lecturer in one of the top universities in the United Kingdom. I teach both undergraduate and postgraduate students. I have 8 years experience teaching in the higher education sector in the United Kingdom. I have taught both in private training organizations, colleges, and also now in the university. My core subject area is in accounting and finance management. I also teach business management subjects, human resource management, and marketing, to mention a few. So you're welcome. We're now going to be looking at what is an exam or examination. So when we think about an exam or when we think about examination, the word examination, it's actually a formal test of a person's knowledge or proficiency in a subject or skill. It is designed to examine one's progress, whereby their knowledge is tested, and at the end they will get a qualification. It's also a formal test that you must pass in order to earn a qualification, or sometimes you're allowed to actually carry out a job. But we're more focused on academics, so we're going to be looking at it in terms of linking to actually qualification. When we think about exams or an examination, it's given within a confined or restricted time, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, and you have to actually be there to complete that exam paper or test within that time frame. We're now going to be looking at an assignment. Thinking about an assignment is actually a task or piece of work allocated to someone as part of a job or a course of study. It forms part of an assessment in a university or a college for the course, usually in written form. Another way that I would describe an assignment is almost like an open book exam. The assignment is covered, or you're given a period of maybe 2 to 3 weeks to complete the assignment. And usually at the beginning of your semester or term, you'll be told when the assignment will be given and when you have to complete the assignment. Now we're going to be looking at the purpose of an assignment. The purpose of an assignment is to examine and test your knowledge and understanding of a topic, also to examine your ability to research and carry out a research on a specific topic that had been given to you in the assignment question. Another area is to test your ability to organize your information, and how do you actually support that evidence that you've provided or produced within your piece of academic writing. Next thing we're going to be looking into is understanding the assignment. For you to help you understand the assignment, you first of all have to have a clear picture of what the assignment is asking you to do. On that basis, you'll be able to have a more clarity around what you need to read and what it entails to write the assignment. As a result, you need to understand the individual words and the general scope of the question that have been given to you. Therefore, you need to establish the requirements. What is the lecturer expecting you to do? What is the most appropriate format? Is it an essay, or is it a report that you need to produce? Also, need to establish the aim of the assignment. Do you need to make recommendations? Do you need to analyze or carry out an analysis, or do you need to inform your audience? Also, you need to look at how long is it supposed to be? What is the length, or what is the stipulated length? So students always talk about word count. Always hear word count, word count, word count. Oh, it's a 2,000 word essay, or it's a 2,000 word report. So you need to understand, what is the word count. And then, where would you find this out? It's actually in the guidance and advice that have been provided, which informs you on how to distribute the different sections of your work in order to allocate the words accordingly. Therefore, again, you need to think about the assignment questions. What do you need to do that? You need to find out and ask yourself some of these other pertinent questions. What do you need to include in the answer? What is the structure of the assignment? What is a good structure? Do I need to reference it? How do I need to reference it? So you need to understand all these questions. So you create a checklist, and then you need to find out all this information from the assignment questions that you are given. In a nutshell, or in a summary, the key takeaway is that asking these questions would help you identify the requirements. And what is the purpose of this? To help you focus and find out what are the key issues in the question and what are the points that you need to cover. This will help you to think critically and independently about the topic, and it will help you to prepare properly for the assignment. The next series, upcoming series, we're going to be looking more on the structuring of assignments. We're going to be looking on how to reference, and also discuss other key areas and concerns around assignments. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you in the other sessions. Bye bye for now.